Hello everyone, my name is Samira Gonzalez and this is my Week 2 discussion board for MPA 545, Conflict Resolution and Labor Negotiation. During this week's presentation, I'll examine articles and books used in chapters 1 through 3 of our textbook, Collaborative Approaches to Resolving Conflict, written by Essenhart and Spangle. I'll briefly identify the concepts, identify information, and provide my insight. So before diving into the presentation, I wanted to give a brief overview of 4 authors that were used in chapters 1 through 3 by Essenhart and Spangle to assist us with understanding the concepts of theoretical perspective, conflict action, and negotiation. The first is Stuart Levine and his writing in Getting to the Resolution. The second is Jess Kate Alberts and her article Containment versus Escalation. The third is Jeffrey Rubin and his book Negotiation Theories and Practice, and the fourth is Howard Rafa and his concept behind the ability to negotiate effectively. In Chapter 1, Page 2, Section Theoretical Perspective, Essenhart and Spangle begins to lay the foundation for readers to understand how conflict could arise. They examined a passage in the book Getting to the Resolution that was written by Stuart Levine that states that there's 4 triggers that potentially causes conflict to arise within our culture. The first is the lack of trust, communication, as well as the sense of selfishness and entitlement. In Chapter 2, page 17, section Conflict Spirals, the authors looked at how a person will reciprocate behaviors based off the manner in which they're being communicated. So in this case, if a person feels that they are being devalued or threatened, the person on the receiving end will also project the same energy, hence causing conflict to spiral. They examined an article written by Jess Kate Alberts that was entitled a Containment versus Escalation. And within this article, Jess Kate Alberts looks at the how and why the trajectory of conflict can spiral. In Chapter 3, page 46, section Negotiations, the authors were in the process of describing the integrative negotiation, and they use the theory of Enlightenment self-interest from the book Negotiation Theories and Practice that was written by Jeffrey Rubin that said that if both parties see that there is a vested interest that in achieving a goal during negotiations will be more positive and meaningful. In Chapter 3, pages 51 through 52, in sections Issues that Influences Our Ability to Negotiate, our authors also looked at the factors that can personally impact one's ability to negotiate. They looked at the book that was written, The Art and Science of Negotiations by Howard Rafa, and his theories on the ability to negotiate effectively. And they found that the factors that impact negotiation consist of parties. Then there could be a potentially more than one issue at hand, time, norm, and even the favor associated with the agreement. In conclusion, conflict is triggered by lack of trust, communication, selfishness, and entitlement. Conflict spirals occur due to the manner of feeling threatened or insulted during the process of communication. A positive negotiation can occur when both parties have a vested interest, and in the negotiation process, they are influenced by the factors of people, time, as well as the group norm and agreement. I found that this quote written by Luke Roberts summarized chapters 1 through 3 very well, and it states that conflict is good in a negotiation process. It's the clash of two ideas, which then, all being well, produces a third idea. This concludes my presentation for week 2. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.